Okay, we'll move ahead. Okay, here's the conclusion paragraph. We'll read together. After analyzing the areas of older people, hobbies, and the lack of government funding to pay aged people care, it is clear that the only factor that will be affected and will have negative effects is the society. As we know, elderly people normally prefer to live alone. It is predicted that in the near future, the seniors group will suffer, especially their ill health also rise with age. Now there's a few mistakes here. Just take a second and look. And we'll move ahead. Okay. Okay, before we even get to the correction, I think the first main mistake that you may have noticed is that the first sentence is extremely long. I think you could actually break that up into 3 sentences. So, that's one main thing you want to avoid on your essay is writing very, very long sentences, because as soon as you do that, then the structure of your essay is wrong, and if the structure of your essay is wrong, you're probably going to fail. So let's look at it from the beginning. After analyzing the areas of older people hobbies, it should be people's, apostrophe S, hobbies, and the lack of government funding to pay aged people care, should be pay for aged people care. It is clear that the only factor, that will be affected and will have negative effects is the society. Not the society, is society. Just take the. It is clear that the only factor that will be affected and will have negative effects, I think, will be affected, that will, I think the best way to say this is just to say will be affected, will be affected, it's kind of like saying the same thing twice, so just say will be affected negatively, is society. As we know, elderly people normally prefer to live alone. Okay, big mistake here. So here the student is introducing new information into the conclusion paragraph, which is not what you want to do. If you start saying new things in the conclusion paragraph, then the person marking your essay is in their head saying, why didn't this person bring up this during the essay in the 2 supporting paragraphs? So that whole thing's got to come out. As we know, elderly people normally prefer to live alone. No, that's not going to work. It is predicted that it is predicted that in the near future, the seniors group will suffer, and I think they had especially in their essay, but it should be especially their health will get worse with age. Especially their health will get worse with age. Okay, it's predicted that in the near future the seniors group will suffer, and and their health will especially get worse with age. Okay, now we're going to look at the essay one more time, and we're going to look at how the sentences and ideas link together. And you'll see that maybe you noticed yourself that some of the sentences in this essay are a little bit mistaken, and their meaning and the role that they're supposed to play in the essay is not correct. So we'll get to that. We'll get to